The prison program you're about to view consists of strong subject matter such as rape, gang fights, stabbings, police corruption, and extortion. Due to the nature and language of the program, viewer discretion is advised.
There are over 2 million inmates in American prisons, state and federal. The stories you're about to hear are from men and women, ex-cons, felons, and convicts who witnessed and survived through rapes, slashings, gang violence, and extortion during their time in America's most dangerous prison systems. Prison X was created to give the viewer a first-person look at prison life during an inmate's most vulnerable time. These are not actors or actresses playing a part. All the stories told are 100% real. We were warned that it could be serious repercussions if these stories are released. Prison X is the evolution of Scared Straight, with stories being told from outside of prison walls.
How y'all doing? My name's Sean Hill. Did number 89B 1214. I did it 1 to 3. Next did number is 98A 3119. I did 7.5 to 14. Next number is 08A 0453. I was sentenced to 20 to life. After that, with a 20 life coming, I got a full reversal. And I'm back on these streets now. I did 5 years, 5 months, and 2 hours. I know it down to the minute for my last crime. We go back from the beginning. It was, 89, we come up in the streets, that dudes think you don't really value life as it is now. Like a lot of my partners, like I just came from seeing one of my friends yesterday, got 25 to 50. The week before that, I was at my Otisville. I still go visit people. He got 20 life, he got 25 years in. I got a cousin that's locked up, he almost got 30 years in. But growing up in Brooklyn, you don't realize how serious life is and the things that we do. Like now, I'm 42 years old. Up from when I was 17, up in my 20s, all my friends got murdered on these streets. My last incarceration was April 16, 2005. Had a home invasion. When the police came and my partner that was with me, he said that he didn't want to go back to jail. Yo, I'm not going back to jail. I'm like, yo, I'm not going back to jail. I said, yo, this is, you don't have to. We get our way out of it. He's like, yo, let's shoot at the police. If you want to shoot at the police, all right, we could go that way. We ain't talking about killing ourselves. We could go that way. After we were still in the apartment when it was coming, police had us surrounded.
Okay.
After there was nowhere to go. He just got finished doing 13 years. He was only home February 90 days, the most 90 days. And from doing all that time, and dudes come to these streets and still thinking streets is like the 80s. It's not like that. And I'm trying to tell them, yo, listen, relax. We could get up out of this. And when you see that point, people talk about it, but when you see this is like my brother. Before the police locked us up, he sat in front of me and he killed himself. And, that's something that I have to live with.
How did he kill himself?
He put the gun to his head and he shot himself.
Right in front of you,
Yeah, right there in front of me. Yeah, I went to jail. I don't glorify that. That's hurtful. If I could ever change anything in my life, I would never go to jail. Went to jail at 18. Same thing, trying to rob drug dealers, got into a shootout, went to jail for 1 to 3, got shot myself. After that, in 1998, I had an incident, the same thing. Home invasion, police officer got shot in my case, went to trial, facing trial for 25 to life. Beat trial. Had blue to my guns. I got the 7-14. Now I catch this case later on. I catch this case when I'm 35 years old. Got 20 year life. When you sit in them cells with 20 year life, thank God that I had a little gap hole in my legal work to give me a full reversal that I'm home on these streets now. I would never advise anybody to go to jail. It's not a good thing. Some people, I know dudes that went in there young, started messing with faggots. I know people that went in there and lost their mind. It's not a pretty sight. Don't think because your man went to jail and he's home, or some of these dudes verified them that they went to jail, they did 25 to life. No, it's how you did yourself and how you're a man about being yourself. The same way you could be somebody being adapted, like you accepting them being a man in jail, you could be that same man in the street and it's better. Certain, like things I might have did might have changed some of my partners' lives. Some of my partners never been in jail. I got dudes that work in City Hall, dudes that's lawyers, and they still my good friends, but they might have looked at what I did and that changed their life to know that we don't do that no more. But I go see mama and I still, just because I did time and I'm out in these streets, I go see people in jail with a bunch of time. I give them support team. I've been there, I'm trying to hold them down. That hurts when they see me. They loving me seeing them up there, but that hurts me seeing them back there. We ain't been together since we was kids. We had waves in our hair. I'm bald now and I got gray. Went there with waves. Couldn't tell me to spin it. They done spent off now. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is all this case soon as the judge said 20 year life, all this shit started popping.
Next time on Prison X.
When Boogie told True, I'm gonna get my gun. If you tell me to get my gun, I'm gonna kill you. Now, we get to the dorm. True must have just forgot. He just told Boogie, if you get your gun, go to the dorm, get your gun, do what you gotta do.
All the stories told are 100% real. We were warned that it could be serious repercussions if these stories are released. Prison X is the evolution of Scared Straight, with stories being told from outside of prison walls.
My name is Sean Hill, aka Psych. This is Prison X, and you just heard my story.
This is Prison X.